Right, it's time to get my career Real Madrid started, and there we are. Look at that, what a save. We had a slightly underwhelming start to Real Madrid career. A couple, that's another great save. A couple soft goals we conceded, ones I would have hoped a little bit better. We're at the elite level now. And I was better when I was in goal for Wigan, but this is more like it. This is more like it. A great save, well, string of great saves in this game. We're not playing great. It's quite worrying how many saves I'm to make. A lot of them you'd expect me to save, but still, it's getting the confidence up there. Finally, we had an attack though in the first half. A good chance, and then Mbappe made it 1-0 against the run of play. But I've done my job. I've done my job. Into the second half, Mbappe came. I'm just going to say it like that every time, as a commentator says it. Came close. It was quite a non-eventful second half until 6th minute. Lovely play. Dani Ceballos and Real Madrid. What year were we even in? We're in the 7th season. I can't do maths that quickly. But Alzi Salir, fair play. However, the clean sheet did go in the second half when the opposition got back into the game to make it 2-1. At least they deserve, really. But it could have got worse. They came forward in the 83rd minute. Good chance. And it was not the best strike. Well saved by Swanee. But all in all, good. On to the next game though. We started quite brightly, well saved by the opposition keeper. I love seeing all these saves as well, by the way. Simple save for Swanee there. Well saved by the man though. 28th minute going forward, Mbappe with a good chance, taking it past the defender, outside the foot. Fantastic strike, even better save. 32nd minute, nice bit of play, and finally we've got the breakthrough. Starting to find a little bit of form now. We are just get the wins, hopefully performance start coming with that, but then the opposition came through in a great chance and it was well saved by Swanee into the second half. Big chance, and there we go, great save. That's one there. I've been a bit behind LB for a while. I just waited to the last moment and made the save. I don't always concentrate that well. And Mbappe though, showing his 94 rated quality. 2-0 away from home, and it going better in the 84th minute. 3-0. Is it 84th, 64th? Can't read. One of the two. So it was a 64th. 75th minute. Great save by Swanee. Trying to get, I think, would this be his first clean? No, would it be his first clean sheet? I can't remember. But then a deflected goal. Bellingham, he's claiming it. 4-0. Game over. Love it. And it could go even better right at the end of the game, but the keeper made a very good save. And we did okay into stoppage time to complete the route. And Mbappe 5-0. Real Madrid showing their class. We have arrived now in the league. 7 points, 3 games, top of the league. Lovely. But then we played Girona at home and they went 1-0 up. 13 minutes in, no real chance. That left side of that defence getting exposed again. Gabriel on the right doesn't really get exposed. But bit of a weak goal to concede from them, but 1-1 into the second half. Ceballos, that's Ceballos 2-1. Either way, winning 2-1. It was Ceballos. What a player. But then 52nd minute, good chance for them. Girona coming through, and this was a fantastic save by Swanee. Wait to the last minute. Brilliant save, and I claim the corner bravely as well. Well done, Super Swanee in goal. 75th minute though, they broke through. 2-2. Disaster. Not what we needed after a good start. Top of the league going into this game, obviously 3 games in. And then a good chance and well saved. Looks like it's going to be a frustrating draw. And Girona it was. Into the next game, we're going to away. Mbappe with a good chance. Well saved by the keeper though. And the resulting corner again. Comfortable but well held by the keeper. But then they did come forwards. So first chance for them in the 38th minute. Worked it well, and then luckily it went wide. Continuing though, good chance, 42nd minute. Ceballos can we get the goal for half time? Bellingham, well saved by the keeper again. Frustrating us, but then in the stoppage time first half, Mbappe should have done a lot better from there. Good save for the keeper. And into the second half, and it was well held by Swanee there, the 64th minute, before we had a good chance. Come through, the opposition had a good chance, good strike, and it's well saved late on by Swanee, but it looked like it's going to be another frustrating draw for Real Madrid. To the 95th minute, can we get a late winner? Have a chance, but I think it was going wide anyway. Well saved. Resulting corner, surely not, but it was easily defended. Another frustrating draw. Will it Jude Bellingham? Can he do something? And again, the keeper saves it. There we are, 0-0 draw. Clean sheet though. The Champions League. The Champions League. We are here. Won it with Dortmund 2 seasons ago. Now we're at the iconic Real Madrid. What can we do? Well, the first game was PSG away. big test, and instantly Camavinga work in space, a good chance, well saved, but it's all PSG with a strike, and it was well saved by Swanee in goal, and that was my debut in the Champions League for Real Madrid. But it was just chaos, like, got away with that, deflected over, PSG were all over us. We'd had a pretty decent start, 7 points, 3 games, but then 2 draws. The league have been a bit frustrated, and then PSG away, we were getting outplayed. There's a lot of fantastic quality, world-class quality in this team, but there's not loads of strength and depth in there, and that is a bit of a worry. When you compare it to the Dortmund team, I think the Dortmund team had a lot, the team I won a treble with, a lot in terms of that sort of overall squad. Well, this isn't really that in the Real Madrid team. They've got like a 71 rated DM, left centre-back's a bit suspect, and we could see the lot down the left-hand side, and this is another example of it. 26th minute, lovely play through, well saved by Swanee, and met it early and tipped it over the bar for a stretch, but I'm the only player doing anything at the moment for us. We had a chance, maybe for they did again, I've concussed myself. PSG all over us. I was at full stretch, maybe I've got it, but I have now got concussion. So, bang, ow, that would have hurt in real life. But yeah, finally we got into the half in the 33rd minute, and Mbappe got completely destroyed off the ball, gets his old team. Gets up, half chance, well saved by the keeper. Good effort though. Plays right foot though again. PSG came for his time, to the right hand side of the defence, and they scored. Deservedly, PSG 1, Real Madrid 0. Not ideal, is it? Not ideal. Just like this flu I'm still recovering from. Not ideal is how I've said about it. Again, look, right hand side of the defence this time, and Swanee did enough. Great save. Kill gone anywhere. But still, we were just getting destroyed left, right and centre. It's a bit of a disaster. Just awful defending. 2-0, no chance for Swanee. We have been absolutely useless. Oh, it's not my knee on the keyboard. We have been absolutely useless. 87th minute, got even worse. Just, what's the point, boys? I made low saves first half. That's a disappointing goal. I hate animations like that so much. Like, what does it achieve? But we lost 3-0. And then we played Atletico Madrid. First annoying thing, haven't had it in all the games. It must be a certain time of day. The shade. It's like when you play in Old Trafford. Horrible. But more importantly, we went 1-0 down. Left hand side of the defence. What a surprise. It's not going great, this, is it? It's not going great. They came forward again. 19th minute. It was just not playing well. Ancelotti needs to up his game. He needs to raise that eyebrow, honestly. Strike, well saved by Swanee. Put it in a good enough area. It's just not good enough. Ceballos though had a good chance, could put him on a corner, well saved, but that was the first thing we created. That was the second half. The game then got scrappy, just from Atletico Madrid's point of view. This weird half chances like that, Mbappe maybe could have taken it forward before the 62nd minute. Vincenzo Jr. getting the ball, losing the ball. It was a really weird game to watch, really, especially when you take in like how good the players are. But Mbappe just snatching at things. Before a gift from their keeper, Mbappe this time found the net, 1-1. It's kind of been coming. More from Atletico Madrid sloppy play. I've just never really seen a game like it, really. But it did come back into the game. Good chance, cross back in, and luckily the header was straight at Swanee, but well positioned by myself, as you'd expect that. But doing well. 80th minute though, can Mbappe find a crucial winner, sort of turn around and kickstart our season, and it was a good chance. It was well saved again in the goal. But once again, we picked them up. Mbappe with a chance, and again he could only snatch at it and put it straight at the keeper. Maybe he could have played it in there. In the last kick of the game, Atletico Madrid did have a chance. Simple save by Swanee. Saved nonetheless though, but then they had a corner, and it was a free header, and luckily it just lacked the power. Well saved by Swanee. 1-1 draw. We have to take it. Not ideal though. We're not looking like title winners at the moment, are we? Getafe away from home. I used to pronounce it Jafate, I think, when I was a kid. But Mbappe came close. Good chance. Went wide. He's not quite new there. It's all Josh Stones, is he? It's Mbappe, lads. In this save. But coming forward, a good chance. Well saved by the keeper. Nice to see us dominate a bit more. That's what I'm doing, you idiot. Vincenzo Jr. with a chance for a save. I was quite dominant at the start. I was like, oh, I'm doing quite well. But I just get this habit of throwing it as hard as I can to try and get a counter-attack going. And then we should have conceded a good chance. It would be a big howler. But luckily I did well. I stepped across, which isn't ideal, and we got away with it. Big save. I spared my own blushes. Blushes. Oh my god, I'm bummed up. Still, great chance, great save. Pollard isn't my biggest fan today. But we're getting through it, we're live. 0-0 half time. I need to show this more. I've had comments, but I just always forget because I'm also like the DVR method of it. And I will do a few live as well. again, but I'm enjoying doing a bit of both. But this game was very frustrating. Again, it was just half chances, and the opposition were into the game. Eventually, I did get my throw in just about right there. On an 8.8. Doing well. Can we get a goal from my chance? No. Good chance. Shot blocked. Oh, belly at the post. Unbelievable. And again, it was blocked. Just frustrating. 74th minute though. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe! And finally, in the latter stages of this game, we get the crucial goal. 1-0 to Real Madrid. Terrible celebration. I don't care what people say. But then the opposition came close and I just didn't want to dive. He was confident. I wasn't. I was panicking there. Still 1-0 up. Can we kill the game off Mbappe with a chance? Well, save our keeper. It looks like to be another clean sheet. We're doing alright, aren't we? We're doing okay. We've had a few wobbles and I'm on the big stage now, but hopefully we can just prove I'm good enough this season. Or else I'll be straight back to England, probably. 4th place in the league. Barcelona have a game in hand, so we're basically 5th. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go and... I'm block my nose, actually, so see you in a bit. Bye.